Warren Buffett built a fortune with quiet habits. Trade one $8 weekday splurge, redirect it, and you've freed over $2,000 a year. Small move, big arc. Numbers don't care about mood. At 7% a year, $2,000 saved annually can grow to roughly $27,600 in 10 years. Not a promise. Just math pushing in your favor. This is Wealth Mentor Pro, where every lesson is a step closer to your freedom. Today is simple and sharp. How to build wealth on a small salary, the quiet strategy, inspired by Warren Buffett. Keep listening. A small switch you can set up in minutes is coming. Think like a craftsperson, not a gambler. A blade isn't forged in one swing. It takes clean strikes, consistent heat. You do the same with cash flow. Start with a 3-line plan that fits on a sticky note. Shelter, food, life. Give each line a weekly number that you can hit on your worst week. Then set a second checking account and nickname it Forge. On payday, the first strike is automatic. $25 goes to Forge at the same hour your paycheck lands. If $25 stings, start with $7. You're shaping metal. Precision beats enthusiasm. You don't need a complex budget. You need fewer decisions. Use a prepaid debit card for life. Load it once on Monday. When it's empty, the week's done. Example, $80 on Monday used for coffee, rides, and fun. By Friday, you invent free plans. You cut waste without feeling punished. Control becomes quiet pride. Momentum is physics. Objects in motion stay in motion. You start a flywheel with wins so small they feel silly. Pick the tiniest balance that annoys you. A $63 parking ticket, a $48 store card nipping your heels. Pay one off this Friday. Then redirect the payment into a weekly $10 transfer named Snowball. Next week, the second smallest goes. The wheel turns. Each click frees attention. Your income might be fixed. Your system isn't. Catch future raises and extra hours before they evaporate. Tell HR to split your direct deposit by percentage, not dollar amount. 5% to Forge now. When a raise arrives, bump it to 7% before the first bigger paycheck lands. You'll never miss money you never hold. Example, on a $2,600 monthly net, 5% is $130. After a small raise, 7% becomes $189. Your plan captures the lift, not your impulses. Insurance creeps are hidden leaks. Call once a year and ask for the safe driver re-rate and the new loyalty review. Then pause and let the silence work. One phone call dropped my renter's insurance by $11 a month. That's $132 a year for a 10-minute conversation. Take that win and set an $11 weekly transfer for 8 weeks. You've locked the savings into a habit. You decide in advance, not at checkout. Use the 2-touch rule. Every non-essential gets touched twice over 48 hours. First touch, add it to a running note called Friday. Second touch, review on Friday night. If it still earns a place, buy it next week and remove something it replaces. Example, a $120 jacket goes on Friday's list. 1 week later, it still passes. You only buy after dropping one of your 3 hoodies at a donation box. Desire shrinks. Standards rise. You need an emergency buffer, not for comfort, for leverage. Without it, a flat tire becomes credit card interest, and interest becomes gravity. Set a $600 micro buffer goal first, then build toward 1 month of essentials, then 3. Use a round number you can feel. $600 is a starter spring. How to get there on a modest salary. Sell 2 dormant items within 7 days. List them tonight with honest photos. Example, the spare monitor and the guitar you haven't touched since college. Aim for $120 each. Add a weekend shift once. Bank it. You're closer than you think. What about investing? Keep it boring. Keep costs low. Keep your time horizon long. Automate a small amount into options you understand and can explain on paper. If you can't explain it to a friend in 2 sentences, you probably don't need it. Your edge is discipline, not predictions. Skill is your unfair advantage. Build it in 90-minute shop hours. Saturday morning, phone in another room, 1 skill with a market. Pick something a small business actually needs. Captions that read clean. Product photos with natural light. Simple landing pages that load in 2 seconds. Example, offer a $49 Google Business Profile tune-up to 3 local barbershops. You improve hours, photos, and services. 1 says yes. That's $49 this week and a testimonial. You just raised your ceiling without raising your stress. Make temptations expensive. Turn off 1 notification source a week. Unlink shopping sites from 1 click. Delete stored cards in your browser. You can still buy, but friction forces thought. Example, a $19 impulse add-on now requires you to walk to your wallet. Most impulses die on the way. Protect mornings. They decide nights. Start with a 10-minute money stand-up. 3 lines. Yesterday's spend, today's fixed commitments. The single move that keeps you on plan. Example, you write, yesterday $14 lunch, today's subway pass, move $5 to Forge at 6 p.m. That's it. 10 minutes. The day bends to your script. Here's the twist most people miss. Wealth on a small salary is less about income and more about sequence. You stack small certainties. You let time do the heavy lifting. How to build wealth on a small salary. The quiet strategy. Inspired by Warren Buffett. The noise worships speed. Quiet wins with repetition. Now 3 switches to lock in. Switch 1 is the ceiling and floor. Set a minimum floor in checking and a weekly ceiling for fun. The floor prevents overdraft panic. The ceiling prevents drift. Benefit, calm decisions and fewer how did this happen nights. Example, keep $300 as the do not cross line. Keep $60 as the weekly fun ceiling. When fun hits $60, you stop for the week. Simplicity wins. Switch 2 is the Paycheck Parking Brake. Put a 24-hour delay between deposit and spending access. Benefit, you remove the new money, new mood effect. Example, move incoming pay to a holding sub-account automatically on Friday. Release it to checking on Saturday morning. Bills still auto-pay. Your brain never gets the sugar rush. Purchases wait until your plan speaks. Switch 3 is the Sunday Setpiece. Preload the week you actually live. Benefit, fewer surprises, tighter execution. Example, on Sunday, you schedule 3 autopilots. Grocery order capped at $65. Transit card reload of $20. Fun card top-up of $40. You also schedule a $5 increase to your Forge transfer on the first Sunday of each month. Micro progress becomes normal. Keep your plan on 1 page. Write it by hand. Clear and stubborn. Your North Star, your weekly numbers, your delay rule, your raise capture, your set piece. Place a copy in your wallet. Take a photo and set it as your phone's second home screen. You're building rails. Don't chase 50 hacks. Master a handful. Automate what you can. Leave the rest boring. Boring compounds. Flash burns out. When money grows tight, you still have moves. Swap categories, not standards. Keep your auto transfers. Reduce lifestyle variability. Example, cook 1 anchor meal on Sunday night that becomes 4 different lunches. Chili becomes tacos, bowls, and a baked potato topping. You save $36 without feeling trapped. Standards hold. If you feel behind, remember this. The first dollar is a seed, not a verdict. You plant, you water, you protect. You don't dig it up every day to check roots. You show up for the next strike of the hammer. Confidence follows craft. Quiet wealth is built in rooms without applause, in commutes with headphones, in choices no one thanks you for. That's your advantage. No committee, no vote, just the next precise move. So here's your 2-minute start. Open a second checking account. Nickname it Forge. Set a $7 transfer for the same hour as your next paycheck. Create a note called Friday. Add your 3 biggest temptations to it now. On Sunday, schedule your set piece. Groceries, transit, fun. You just move from hoping to building. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Buffett didn't try to impress a crowd. He let time and repetition do the talking. You can too. Small salary, quiet strategy, real momentum. You already know the opening move. Trade one $8 weekday habit. Catch raises before you feel them. Carve debt into dust. Protect mornings. Keep it on one page. Let time work. Subscribe for more lessons like this and watch the video on your screen to keep building.